As you can tell, it is still a huge mess. Back to school night is in 4 days. Everything is like covered in dust. There are no baseboards or anything yet. There's stuff all over the place. There's not a lot I can do without the baseboards. We don't have our keys yet. I'm a little stressed though. I'm a little nervous. It's a lot. I do not think I can finish this in just one more day. Welcome back, you guys. I am finally in my classroom. School starts in 8 days and back to school night is in 4 days. So I'm a little stressed, but it's okay. I'm here and we're getting started. It's the first official day that I'm actually working in my classroom. As you can tell, everything is still boxed up and there's a lot of work to do. So I'm hoping that this will eventually be organized and beautiful, but we have a few days to get that all settled, and I'm going to take you guys along with me through that. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Rochelle. I'm a middle school STEM teacher, and this is my 7th year teaching, and I am so excited for this year, especially with like the new building and everything. It's just like a brand new clean slate, and I am just so pumped, and I have no idea where to start. But I think that's pretty normal. So I think I will kind of just stare around for a little bit. And then I did make a list of things that I have that I need to figure out where they go. So I think I'll start with that, with just kind of writing things on the whiteboard and then drawing it out. That seems to work. It seems to kind of settle my mind a little bit and get my thoughts going. But as you can tell, there is a ton of stuff. So I will keep you guys posted and take you guys along with me through this vlog of my day 1 of classroom setup. Oh, there are no baseboards or anything yet. And there's definitely still painting going on. And if you look in our hallway, you can definitely tell school's not quite 100% ready. Okay, so first thing I decided to start with is just kind of listing out all of like the big items that I have that need to be pretty much against the walls. As you can tell, our school's still getting put together, but it's okay. This is my classroom that I'm starting with. I am so excited. Brand new, still getting fixed. Still need a computer, still need a phone, but we'll get those things. I think right here, I'm just gonna like draw out the class and figure out where they all go. So I'm going to try moving stuff around right now. Probably won't get to a ton today, but I want it at least in the general area. And we can't place it up against the actual wall because our baseboards aren't here yet, but we're allowed to move it in the general area. Okay, so I am gonna move those. They're actually taller than like the shelf behind them, which doesn't look super good. So maybe I'll just like kind of move it to the side like I did over there, but then I'd have a blank space there. So I don't know. We'll play around with it. That is like the big tip for when you're setting up your classroom, is just have fun with it. Play around, move things around, take your time and just figure out what feels good for you and what you think will make the students feel comfortable and feel safe. So that's my big tip. Play around with it and just try everything. As you can tell, our stuff has been sitting in storage for all summer, and that's a new bookshelf, so excited for that. But I think I need to move this a ton. Okay, well, I am calling it a day there. I only spent like an hour, maybe an hour and a half in my classroom, so not a ton of time, but honestly, there's not a lot I can do without the baseboards because we're not supposed to like load up the bookshelves or anything. So I have to figure out what I can do in here that doesn't require that, but leaving like this left to figure out what to do with it. But here goes day one. Not much is placed, but we'll come back tomorrow and do a little bit more. Okay, we are back, day two. Today's gonna be my first full day in the classroom working on it. As you can tell, it is still a huge mess. There's stuff all over the place. I moved around maybe a few bookshelves in my desk and things like that. But for the most part, we got a lot of work to do. It is Friday and back to school night is Monday night. So I have basically today and Monday because I don't think they're gonna unlock the school over the weekends and we don't have our keys yet. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. And I still don't know where to begin, but I think I'm just gonna move things around, kind of unbox all of this stuff because we're in a new school this year, and so everything got boxed up and just stored over summer. So I have to figure out what I have and what got lost during that time. Okay, so I did figure out what I'm gonna do first thing today. Is all this stuff right here is student council stuff. So luckily I don't have to store it in my classroom. So they did show me a small area where I can put some stuff. I don't know if it'll hold everything, but I'm gonna move as much as I can over there, just get it out of the classroom because I think it's kind of stressing me out because there's so much stuff right here. Like, that's so much stuff. So I'm gonna move it to the new spot and hopefully clear up this area like a ton. And I think that'll make me feel a lot better because honestly, I don't think I have that much stuff. All this is student council, so let's get rid of that. I am feeling a lot better. This space is empty. I still have one cabinet that's supposed to be for student council, so I don't know if I'm supposed to move it somewhere or keep it in here, but I feel a lot better. Like, that looks much better with just at least some open space. So now I got to get to all of that stuff. But we do have the ribbon cutting ceremony soon, and I'm in charge of taking pictures and videos there. So I'm gonna have to leave for a little bit and do that. But I am so excited for it. Like, having a new building, as stressful as it has been, is so exciting. So I think it will be worth it for sure. We just had our ribbon cutting ceremony and it was so exciting. Like, we have been waiting so long for this and it was so cool to just see it all come together and actually happen, which is so exciting. I'm back in my classroom. I have a few things I still have to do outside of the classroom. I'm in charge of Canvas and teaching all the teachers how to use Canvas. So I'll be hopping through all the classrooms and getting them all set up with that. But I have a ton to do still in here. I'm finally getting my bookshelves like set up. So I'm gonna be trying to do this next. So I just have I have two of these bookshelves. And so I think what I wanna do is that's where I'll have my like book bins. And I hope I have enough for all the students. Oh, you can see like my half-eaten apple right there. But you do what you gotta do this week, right? You make it work however possible. 1 o'clock right now. I have to leave at 1:45, so I don't have that much longer. I have kind of just been moving everything around, like everything that's supposed to be against the wall. And I have pretty much everything in place. I have a few random things that I don't really want in my classroom, so I'm gonna see if there's somewhere else I can store them. So we're going to kind of start organizing my math stuff. So I'm thinking that these cabinets over here will kind of be mostly math stuff, and then also maybe storing some of my papers and things like that in different files. But I definitely want to get my math manipulatives put away before I leave today, so I'm gonna hopefully get to that and finish it. There is still stuff all over the place, but unfortunately I do need to leave for today, and I am going to come back in hopefully tomorrow. Maybe I'll bring my kids with me or something, but I do not think I can finish this in just one more day. Back to school night is Monday night and it's Friday, so I might come in this weekend hopefully. If not, Monday will be a very, very busy day, because let me show you what we're working with. So I kind of set things up over there, but haven't even tried moving my desks around. There's still tons and tons of boxes of just all my random stuff. I still have to get rid of those 3. Still got to get all my math books in the drawers there, and I have to get all of these set up on the bookshelves. Still have to make my labels. Oh my goodness. Maybe I shouldn't record and say everything that I still need to do, because it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm stressing out a little bit, but you know what? We can do this. It is so stressful. The beginning of the year is so crazy, and you know what? We all at least are in the same boat, right? And we make it work. You know, as long as the students feel safe and important, then it doesn't really matter what your classroom looks like. It does not need to be perfect, especially the first day. It will get there. It will be whatever you make it. And it's so much more than just what it looks like. It's how they feel. So remember that when you're setting up. Remember this when you're setting up, that it's okay. But we'll see what we can do. Friday, calling it quits right here, and I'll let you know when I see you next.